Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Bear River High School Sports is a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome back, Bears fans, for another exciting night of Bear River Bears basketball as they are home again for our little two-game homestand here, as we had Skyview in here on Friday night. And tonight we welcome the Ridgeline Riverhawks. Joining me tonight on the broadcast, as always, is Josh Tyre, providing the latest and greatest stats and analysis of tonight's game and previewing our matchup tonight against Ridgeline as well. Welcome, Josh, to the broadcast. Good to have you with me.
Thanks, Trent. Good to be here.
All right, so tonight's pregame show is being brought to you by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Kent's Market. Tonight's matchup with Ridgeline is a huge game for the Bears. I know we've said this before on the broadcast, but we had Skyview in here on Friday, Josh. It didn't go our way, obviously, from start to finish. Skyview really put it on Bear River with a win of 75-49. But tonight's a new game, but just as strong of a challenge with Ridgeline coming in here, who record-wise sits at 14-3, where Skyview was 15-2. Really, Skyview and Ridgeline have established themselves as the top two teams in region, and really the top 1 and 3 teams in all of 4A.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a great matchup again. I mean, a great team that Ridgeline brings in here. The good news is Bear River played them a very close game in the first matchup at Ridgeline, but like you say, you faced Skyview, who, in my opinion, they are the easy favorites to win the 4A state title. I've been able to watch a little bit of Dixie, and I think Skyview is the team to beat. But I think Ridgeline is right there with them. I know Ridgeline has struggled against Skyview earlier this year, but I think they are a very good team and a team that I think the Bears can actually beat tonight. So we're in for a good one.
So record-wise, like I mentioned, Ridgeline comes in here with a 14-3 overall record, 5-1 in region. Their lone loss was, I believe, at home against Skyview. They are 9-1, Josh, on the road, which is very impressive in high school basketball. Their last game was a victory, 73-58 at home versus Green Canyon, in a game that Ridgeline actually trailed at half by 5, and then to come back and end up winning that game by 25 points or 15 points, excuse me. Skyview, or sorry, I keep saying Skyview, but Ridgeline comes in here averaging almost 65 points a game, whereas the Bears have been struggling on the offensive end, the 50-point range, it seems like, as of late. So it'll be an interesting matchup to see if the Bears can hold Ridgeline down and if we can score enough points to stay in this game and hopefully find some energy that's really been lacking in the last few games. Yeah,
for sure. I think what's good about this matchup is, you know, if you look at the last game with Bear River and Ridgeline matched up, Ridgeline really controlled the first half of that game and really jumped out to a lead. Then the Bears fought back, actually got within 2, ended up losing by 5, but made some great adjustments at halftime on how to attack Ridgeline, and also some things to do defensively that really limited Ridgeline's scores. They actually held every player underneath their season average in scoring. So again, I think the Bears have got the good matchup here. I think they know what they need to do defensively against this team. Question's going to be, and it's been the question since we've started region, is can we score enough points to be able to beat them?
Yeah, I thought that game at Ridgeline was, other than the slow start in the first half for the Bears, really doomed them in that one, because they really did play well in the second half, held Ridgeline down and gave themselves an opportunity to win, but it was the poor play in the first half that really cost the Bears in that one. So, again, excited for this matchup tonight at home versus Ridgeline, another what I'm going to call a must-win game for the Bears. If they want to stay in contention for a home game for the tournament, they're really sitting on a borderline spot in the RPI rankings. This would do huge for their RPI. We'll come back and talk about this game just a little bit more, but we're going to take a short break on the Kent's pregame here as we get ready for the Bears and the Riverhawks on 104.9 The Ranch.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castelite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back to the Kent's Market pregame show as we get ready for the Bears and the Ridgeline Riverhawks tonight. Again, Ridgeline comes in here with a 5-1 record in region. Their lone loss to Skyview. And the Bears come in with a 2-4 record in region play, with their most recent loss being a loss here at home to Skyview, where honestly, when you play a team as good as Skyview, Josh, your preciseness has to be there when they are long, they're athletic, and really their pressure a few times, we just weren't precise and crisp enough to handle it, and it led to a ton of turnovers and easy baskets for Skyview. Hopefully tonight we see the return of the Bears defense, which also was lacking in the Skyview game. Anytime you give up 75 points, there's a problem on the defensive end, and when you combine that with a problem on the offensive end, it ends up being a 26-point loss.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to call tonight a get the mojo back kind of night. I think the Bears have kind of lost their mojo a little bit. Not necessarily lost their identity. I still think they know who they are. They know they're a defensive team. They know that's how they're going to win games. But they're a defensive team that does well when they shut down defense, they create turnovers, they limit only one shot, and then they get in transition. That's what makes them a good team. And I think tonight is the night where you start getting that mojo back, and that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, when you look at Ridgeline's offense, Josh, we've got 4 guys on this team that average double digits in scoring. You've got Grady Workman, the 6-foot senior, who averages 10 points a game. Carson Cox, 6'4" junior, he averages 14. Luke Sorensen, the big 6'6" senior, averages over 15. And Yager Frankum, they list him at 6'9". There's no way he's 6'9". But he's at least 6'6" or 6'7". He averages 10 points a game. This is one of those games where the Bears' team defense is going to have to be spot on. We can't rely on just shutting down Luke Sorensen, as they proved in that game at Ridgeline. Frankham had a big game. Cox can score, and Workman was fantastic against the Bears in the first game at Ridgeline. So, to me, Josh, team defense is huge in tonight's matchup.
Yeah, it absolutely is going to be, and it's something the Bears can do. I feel like the Bears, they match up well with this team. I really think they do, because Frankham and Sorensen are 2 big guys. Sorensen's a little more athletic, so he matches up really well with Garrick Marble, and I think Ritter matches up well with Frankham, and I think that really is going to turn into a big man battle underneath. And then Cox matches up well with like a Jace Roberts or an Owen Olsen or a Kyber Jensen, as does Workman as well. So this is a better matchup to me for the Bears than what Skyview is, because Skyview's just long and athletic and just quick everywhere. So I do think that this matchup fits the Bears a lot better, and I think it's, as far as team defense, something that we can do to limit these guys. And I think you're going to have to hold 2 of those 4 under 10 points for the Bears to have a chance to win tonight.
Again, you're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. We'd also like to thank Adams Wealth Advisors for sponsoring tonight's game. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. A reminder to all of our fans listening on the radio at 104.9 The Ranch, you can also live stream audio only tonight at cashvalleydaily.com. Go to the sports tab and find Bear River and click on the live stream. We will have audio there as well. And then you can also listen to us at maxpreps.com. If you're unable to get any other feed option, you can go there and find the Bear River homepage and click on the audio link for tonight's matchup. We're down to about 2 minutes before we have National Anthem and tip-off. We're going to take another short break as we get ready for the Ridgeline Riverhawks visiting here at the Bear River Bears tonight. Huge matchup for both teams. Ridgeline looking to keep pace with Skyview and an opportunity for the top team in region, and Bear River looks to turn things around with a win over a great quality opponent on their home floor. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans. We just finished the national anthem, so we're ready to get lineups and tip-off going here for Ridgeline and Bear River. Again, big matchup for the Bears tonight as they desperately need a win on their home court. To be able to move up in region, stay up there in the RPIs, we definitely want a home game in the tournament. And this would go far for that. So get the fight song going. Josh, if there's one player that you had to pick tonight for Bear River that's got to have a big performance, who are you going with?
For me, it's going to be the matchup between Garrick Marble and Luke Sorensen tonight. I think that is the matchup that you have to watch. Last game that Ridgeline and Bear River played, Luke Sorensen scored 14. Garrick Marble only scored 2. You know, you change that fortune around. All of a sudden, you go 14-14, 12-12. Bears get the win in that game, so I think that is the matchup I'm going to be watching, Luke Sorensen versus Garrick Marble.
Starting lineup for the visiting Ridgeline Riverhawks is number 1, Grady Workman, the 6-foot senior. Again, he averages 10 points a game. Number 2 is Cam Blotter. He's their assist man. He averages 5.5 assists per game. Number 5, who have I got here that I missed? Number 2,
Carson Cox.
Carson Cox, Cam Blotter, Grady Workman, Luke Sorensen, and Frankham. Frankham is a 6'9 junior who averages 10 points and 5 rebounds, and Sorensen, their leading scorer, at 15 points per game and 6.5 rebounds. Again, this is a team that can score it from all over the floor. Again, 4 players averaging double figures and 3 players averaging just about 6 rebounds each per game. So, very good, balanced Ridgeline team. They kick the lights off for the introductions for our Bears, and starting for Bear River, number 1 is Kyver Jensen, the junior. Again, he's the leading scorer for the Bears, averages about 15 points per game. Joining him in the starting lineup tonight is number 11, Jace Roberts, a junior. The lone senior on the roster is number 12, Denver Reese. The 2 big guys in the paint tonight for the Bears. We're going to start 21, Braden Ritter, which Josh mentioned to be a key matchup tonight against Frankham. And then rounding out the starting 5 is number 24, Garrick Marble. He's down around 12 points a game. He's tapered off a little bit here as region play has started, but actually in the last game, Josh, against Skyview, Garrick was really the bright spot for Bear River. Really the only one that seemed to come to play is the word I'll use.
Yeah, I would put that as his best game of the year, in my opinion. I know he only scores 10 points, but the physicality that he played with was above and beyond what we've seen all year. So we need to see that same thing from him tonight. Again, he's in a tough matchup against Luke Sorensen, who's probably one of the best big men in Region 11.
The Bears will be in their home white uniforms trimmed in red lettering, and Ridgeline in their, I don't know, what is that, dark navy blue with trimmed in white and green.
Good color scheme.
Yeah. And Cox's shoes are about blinding. He's got the most neon green shoes on I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I will know where he is at all times.
They're bright.
Tip is up. It's Sorensen against Marble, and it's controlled by Ridgeline. They'll be moving left to right on the screen. Workman will handle. Blotter will handle. He'll throw over to Frankham. It's knocked away by Roberts and stolen by Kiver. He goes all the way to the baseline and then throws it across to Roberts, and that's picked off and stolen by Cox. Outlet pass to Sorensen. Tries to go up and dunk it, and it's blocked by Denver Reese. Great defense here to start for Bearver. Let's see if they can get a bucket here on this possession. Marble gets all the way into the paint, turns around, floats up the shot. It's short off the rim and rebound by Ridgeline. Workman in the right corner, swings it around to Blotter. Blotter back to Workman. They're way out by half court here, trying to work something here. They'll look for a screen from Sorensen. Blotter will get it into the free throw line. He turns around and hands back to Cox. Cox over to Blotter, now into Frankham. Marble was around on his side, and Frankham catches it and goes up for the layup and scores. Easy bucket there for Frankham. Ridgeline takes a 2-0 lead. Denver Reese left wing on the other end for the Bears. He'll swing it over to Jensen, now to Ritter in the right corner. He'll take a 15-foot jump shot, and he buries it. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ritter. They backed way off of him, and he says, I'll set my feet and flick my wrist.
It took a while, but it got there.
That was nicely done. They're going to have to come out and guard him now. Ridgeline on the other end, 2-2 our score, 6:26 to go in the first quarter. Catch and shoot three by Cox is hard off the back rim, rebounded by Marble. Boy, packed house tonight as the Bears fans finish filing in here. Kiver Jensen drives into the high post, tries to throw it under to Braden Ritter. He wasn't expecting it, and that's picked off by Blotter. Throws ahead to Luke Sorensen, and he will flush this one down. One-handed slam on the fast break, 4-2 Ridgeline. Couple of bad passes here early for the Bears. Roberts left to right dribble atop the three-point line. Looks inside to Marble. He's being battled by Sorensen. Now Marble comes out to get it in the corner. Ritter will cut through. Left-hand dribble back to the free throw line. Marble looks, nothing doing. Back to Kiver, into Ritter in the post, He'll look to make a move on Frankham. Frankham reaches over and knocks the ball out of bounds.
So the Bears, I think, again, Kiver just trying to be a little too fancy with some of those passes. You know, the one Ritter's trying to cut across the middle, I think he tried to lead him a little bit too much. And the other one on a fast break, 2-on-1, he had Jace Roberts in the court, just waited too long to get it to him. So just got to be a little more decisive on those passes.
Reese will inbound. He'll hand it to Ritter. Fakes the shot, goes baseline, throws it up off the back of the iron, and that's too long. Rebound, Denver Reese. Reverse side layup and scores. Excellent rebound for Reese, and back up for the 2. 4-4. Kiver comes out to meet Blotter. He'll throw it into the post to Frankham. He'll turn and get Cox on a left elbow jump shot, and that's good. Boy, Carson Cox is a great player. Bears throw it quickly down to Denver Reese. It slips through his hand and picked up by Cox on the steal. Now ahead to Workman. All beautiful bounce pass under to Sorensen, and he throws a two-handed flush down this time.
Again, it's turnovers are leading to points for Ridgeline, so Bears got to take care of the basketball here.
Bears on the other end. Now it's Jace Roberts. He'll handle. Left to right dribble into the paint. Spin move. Nothing doing. Now to Ritter on the left baseline. Gets it knocked away by Frankham again. This time both Bears players get on the floor, and they're going to call Bear River, I believe, on a loose ball foul. If Ritter's going to put the ball on the floor, he's got to do something with it quicker than that, because Frankham's just reaching around and knocking it out of his hands. On that note, Ritter's going to come out, and Roberts, and they're going to bring in Olsen and Bridger Barfus. Yeah, I think you're right, Josh. Without the turnovers, it's probably a 4-2 lead for the Bears.
Yeah, they've got, 6 of their 8 points have come off of fast breaks. So got to take care of it, and just like that is something you can't do.
So they leave Frankham on the baseline, and from half court, Blotter throws it down under him, and he lays it in for two. Easy one there. Denver Reese throws it in the post to Marble on the left block. He'll work back to the middle on Frankham, turns, shoots over him, and scores. Beautifully done by Garrick Marble. That cuts the lead to 10-6 Ridgeline. Bears will kind of extend their 1-2-2 zone out to half court. Now Workman will throw it cross court to Blotter. He looks into Cox, nothing doing. Throws it over to Sorensen, who has 2 dunks in the early going here. Bears trapping on the perimeter. They'll throw it cross court to Workman. Nothing doing on the drive. He throws it back to Blotter. Now he's trapped. Lobs it into Frankham. Gosh, they lost track of him again, and he left-hand layup up and in. Too easy. 12-6 Ridgeline. Olsen now handles for Beriver on the other end. He looks to drive on Cox. Gets into the post. Cut by Barfus. Beautifully done, and he lays it up and in on the catch. And I believe Coach Shaw wants to take a timeout here. I'm sure this is a defensive execution timeout, as the Riverhawks have got way too many buckets, easy buckets, on the baseline. We'll take a quick break here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Beriver Bears basketball.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back, Bears fans. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Ridgeline with a 12-8 lead, and it's been all about turnovers and easy baskets for Ridgeline so far. Bears on the offensive end scoring okay, but it's definitely been the defense that's been an issue here early. Blotter brings it to the front court for Ridgeline. He'll get a screen from Frankham. He'll kick it over to Cox on the cross-court pass. He'll drive baseline, float up the shot. It's missed. Battled for on the rebound. Reese has it, throws it down to Kiver. He's going to go up against Sorensen. Bodies into him. The layup is missed. No call. Denver Reese, another strong rebound, tries to go up over Frankham, and it's blocked. And here comes Ridgeline on the fast break. It's Workman all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup is good. 14-8 Ridgeline. Kiver handles on the other end. Left-handed dribble met by Workman. Nowhere to go. Now he'll throw it cross court to Bridger Barfus. He'll catch and shoot. Deep three is up and hard off the back rim and missed. Rebound by Frankham, and Cox will bring it to the front court on the left side. Sorensen goes into the post. They'll throw it cross court to Blotter. Catch and shoot three. Looks good. It's a little short. Rebound by Denver Reese. Boy, Denver Reese has been on the boards on both sides of the ball tonight. He'll go and try and drive on Cox. Hands back to Olsen. Olsen now left-handed dribble on Cox. Nowhere to go. Throws it over to Ritter. He's faced up now. Turns his back to the basket. He'll make a move on Frankham. Reaches around him and slaps it away again. Another turnover. Off and running is Ridgeline, and Olsen recovers to knock the pass out of bounds under the basket. Boy, I think Frankham's getting away with a few fouls on that reach around.
Yeah, he's getting away with it, but Ritter's got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball there. He's trying to do it. So either A, you've got to do a better job of protecting it, or sell it the next time he does it.
Yeah. So Ridgeline will inbound under their own basket. They've got a 6-point lead. Vasquez is checked in now for Ridgeline. Saw him play in the JV game. Great shooter. You leave him open. He'll get the ball in the cut of the basket. Throws it back to Workman. It's deflected by Barfus. Cox will now take a deep three at the top of the key. That's hard off the iron. We'll take that. Bridger Barfus flies in for a rebound, and he's off and going with Olsen on the left wing. Olsen will drive all the way to the basket. Turn and face up. Has Cox in the air. Should have went up into his body. He'd have got the foul. Instead, it's blocked out of bounds by Sorensen. Anytime a defender leaves the ground, boy, you just go straight up into him. He tried to go around him, and that didn't work. Barfus will trigger the inbound. He'll throw it deep into the backcourt for Kiver. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. Bears down 6, 14-8. Kiver right wing. They'll look to post Garrick Marble. Workman's on his back. They'll throw it over to Barfus. Catch and shoot three in the left corner. That's long, hard off the rim. Battled for and grabbed by Carson Cox. He'll throw it ahead to Vasquez. Down to Sorensen, and Kiver sneaks in there and steals it from him. Behind the back dribble. Now into the front court. He wants to get to the basket. He's cut off. Barfus catch and shoot three on the right corner. That looks way short. It is. Marble flies in for the rebound, and it's grabbed by Vasquez. Hawks now on the other end, catches the outlet pass, drives all the way to the basket, floats one up with the right hand, short off the rim. Kyver on the backside rebound. Bears will push tempo. Ridgeline gets back. They look to be in a 2-3 zone. Nope, now they're playing man-to-man. They'll hand back to Barfus on the dribble handoff. He's been cold early. He's missed 3 threes. Now they'll get it into Ritter on the left block. He's got Sorensen on him this time. Now he goes quick to the middle. He goes back to the baseline. Left-handed shot off the glass and good. That's more like it. You were right, Josh. That time he went quick to the middle and then pivot back to the left side. Sorensen on the block on the other end. Tries to go up. Ritter's there. He tries to throw it underneath and it's deflected by Barfus. Ahead on the fast break. Kyver left-handed layup is good. Bears have cut the lead to 2. 36 seconds to go in the first quarter. Great defensive effort here to finish the quarter for Bear River. Looks like Ridgeline is going to hold for the last shot here. There's 1 second different between game time and shot clock. And it looks like Ridgeline will call a timeout and set up a play here to end the quarter. Was nervous early, Josh, but a good finish here.
Yeah, you know, ultimately you felt like if the Bears could start limiting the layups that Ridgeline was getting, I mean, of the 12 points that Ridgeline scored, so 6 buckets or whatever, or 4 buckets, 3 buckets, whatever that is, all but one of them came off of layups. I mean, they hit 1 jump shot at the foul line. Everything else was a layup. So Bears have limited that. They've shut that down, and all of a sudden now Ridgeline's only scored 2 points in the last 3 minutes, and the Bears have just continued to chip in at this lead, and you're within 2 here. So get a stop, and if you can go into the second quarter down by 2, I think that's a win for the Bears through the first quarter.
Yeah, the defense has definitely picked up for Bear River, really limiting the easy baskets for Ridgeline. We've proven here in the first quarter Ridgeline hasn't shot it great yet from the outside, and hopefully that trend continues. And the Bears have been able to get into transition a little bit in this game. Ridgeline will inbound. Again, 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Vasquez will handle with Roberts on him. They're looking for Sorensen on a backside cut. Nothing doing. They'll hand off to Workman. He takes a look at the clock. Now he looks over to Vasquez in the corner. Nothing doing. Franken will come up to screen. Now back to Vasquez. He'll make a hard left-handed dribble to the baseline. 9 seconds to go. Workman catch and shoot 3 at the top of the key. That's short. Rebound by Roberts. Let's go. We got 4. We got 3. He throws it to Barfus. He's going to have to heave it from the backcourt, and that's deflected and blocked by Jenks. And the Bears will go into the second quarter with a 2-point deficit. It's Ridgeline 14, the Bears 12 on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Welcome back inside Memorial Gymnasium. It's the Riverhawks and Bears tonight, and the Bears find themselves down by 2 as we start the second quarter.
So quick stat for you. Last game, the Ridgeline and Bears played against each other. First quarter, Ridgeline went 7 for 14. They did that exact same thing in the first quarter. Last game, Bears went 2 for 10. They went 6 for 13 in that first quarter tonight.
Marble on the other end on the first possession for the Bears goes baseline with the jump shot. That's missed and rebounded by Frankham. Hands it over to Cox. Now ahead to Jenks. Frankham's going to take a catch and shoot 3 at the top of the three-point line, and he buries it. I think you'll live with that shot, but he knocks it down. It's a 17-12 lead for Ridgeline. Barfus on the other end for the Bears. Olsen cuts through. Now he'll hand up top to Heath Brown. Brown drives, hands underneath the marble. Go underneath. He does. Reverse layup and score. Beautiful offense there from the Bears. Vasquez on the other end, up top to Cox. He'll swing it over to Jenks. It's Olsen out there with Jace Roberts on the perimeter guarding. Barfus comes out to guard. Oh, he reaches in front of a pass, steals it. He'll go in for the easy two. Beautifully done by Bridger Barfus. Again, it's the defense, Josh.
The defense allows for transition points for the Bears. It has all the time.
Barfus is going to pick up Blotter, who then throws it to Frankham, hands it back to Blotter, swing it across to Jenks, throws it into Frankham in the post. Marble's there. Now swing it around the perimeter again and reset. Vasquez tries to drive, cut off by Olsen. Now it's Blotter. Oh, beautiful move all the way to the rack. Too strong on the layup, and there's Heath Brown on the deflection to grab the rebound. Bears have a chance to take the lead here, down one. Marble on the left wing, fakes the drive. They'll set up the offense. They'll now dribble to the free throw line. Spin move on Frankham, hand back to Brown. He'll fake a drive. They'll reset up top with Jace Roberts. I think they'd like to get Marble in the post here. Roberts drives to the elbow, kicks it out to Brown, now around to Olsen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll lefty dribble all the way to the paint. Floated up for Brown underneath. He has to kick it back to Barfus. He'll take the deep three, way short. And that's rebounded by Vasquez, and he's off and pushing. He'll throw it cross court to Jenks. They'll lob it under to Frankham. Deflected once by Olsen, but grabbed again by Frankham, and he scores and is fouled. Bad offensive possession there for the Bears as they end up with a deep three from Bridger Barfus on a bailout shot, and he's been a little short on about everything tonight.
Yeah. Just a little short.
That being said, he'll take a break, and Kyver Jensen will check back in along with Denver Reese, and Heath Brown and Bridger Barfus will come out. Frankham will be at the line for Ridgeline to try and complete the three-point play. Again, we're in the second quarter, 5:53 to go. The free throw's up and good. That extends Ridgeline's lead to 4, 20-16. Again, Ridgeline in a man-to-man defense. Workman's out there on Kyver. They'll swing it around to Reese. Now Marble. He'll throw it over to Olin Olsen. Marble cuts through. He'll throw it over to Roberts in the corner. He'll have to dribble out top. Just throws it way across court to Denver Reese. Coach Shaw thought maybe it was deflected, but it's thrown out of bounds. Turnover, Ridgeline ball. Blotter will handle for Ridgeline. Kyver's on him. Cox will come out to screen. Now they'll switch. Olsen will pick up Blotter. They'll swing it around the perimeter. A deep catch and shoot three by Jenks. That rattles around and out. And a rebound by Marble. Ahead to Denver Reese. He's got an open lane if he wants it. Now he'll slow it down and reset. Hand back to Kyver. Swing it over to Marble on the left wing. Kyver cuts through. He's got it on the pass. Good move to spin back to the middle, and he goes up and scores the layup. That was a strong move. He grabbed that thing and stopped on a dime, spun back to the basket, and the defender went flying by. Blotter now has it again. A screen set by Cox. Blotter tries to dribble through Kyver. He deflects it, but grabbed by Workman. Now Denver Reese has Workman. Workman gets past him and goes strong to the rack for the layup for two. 22 for Ridgeline, 18 for the Bears. Olsen now has it for the Bears on the other end. Reese will cut through. Roberts will come up to retrieve the pass. He looks to make a move on Jenks. Does. Gets all the way into the paint. Kicks it back to Marble. He'll take a 19-foot jump shot. That's way short. I don't know if Frankham got a hand on that or not. Rebound, Ridgeline back the other way. The lob to Frankham on the backside. Easy steal. I spoke too soon. The steal goes through Denver Reese's hands and hits the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds. The defense was there, had the turnover for the taking. Ritter will check back in, and Olsen will come out. Ritter's out there with Marble, Kyver Jensen, Denver Reese, and Jace Roberts. They'll lob on the inbound to Frankham. He'll have to go out to the three-point line to retrieve. Now Blotter, he'll throw way across court to Workman. Fakes the three, drives baseline. Roberts cuts him off. Beautifully done. And to Frankham again, another catch and shoot three, and this one short off the rim. Denver Reese on another rebound. Denver Reese has been strong on the glass tonight. Kyver will hand to Denver up top. Dribble at Jace Roberts, he'll cut through. Now they'll throw up top to Ritter, around to Marble. Ritter cuts through, but they got Reese on the baseline. He fakes once, goes up underneath, and Cox is there for the block. Cox is very long and athletic. Workman on the other end drives baseline. Beautiful reverse left-handed layup. Boy, he's quick, and he goes up and scores. Ridgeline stretched it out to 6 here, 24-18. The Bears have struggled the last few possessions on the offensive end. They'll swing it across to Ritter. He'll fake the shot, drive to the elbow, and now reset with Marble. Lobs into the post to Jace Roberts. He faces up on Blotter. They'll kick it over to Ritter. It goes pump shot fake into the middle. It goes up and blocked by Frankham. Boy, he's been active. Reese gets it on the right wing. He shoots a shot that hits the backboard and deflects off, and Ridgeline's off and running. Cox on the other end. He's fouled as he goes up for the left-handed layup. Boy, oh boy, 3:04 to go here in the second quarter as things have got awfully difficult here for the Bears on the offensive end.
Yeah, just shot selection. You know, you're getting inside. You're being a little too slow with it. You know, a couple of those possessions between Ritter and Reese as Cox hits his first free throw. Ritter and Reese, they got to be quicker with the ball. You're just being too slow underneath, and Ridgeline's long, so if you're being slow, they can anticipate what you're going to do.
Well, Frankham already has probably 3 blocks and 4 steals in this game. He's been very active. Cox makes the second free throw. It's now a 26-18 game. Bears down by 8. Ridgeline will extend their pressure full court. They'll beat it. Jace Roberts all the way to the basket and misses the layup as Frankham came over to contest. The offensive rebound by Marble. And on the dribble drive, Coach Shaw's yelling out for a timeout, and he'll get it. We'll take it as well. 26 for Ridgeline, 18 for our Bears. 2:54 to go in the second quarter on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh-cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think.
Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Welcome back. A couple minutes to go here before halftime. A reminder to stay tuned for the halftime show sponsored by Academy Mortgage. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremonton. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. 2:54 to go here, Josh. What's the key to try and close this gap again?
Well, I think you got to go back to, Garrick Marble coming across the middle. I think that play works. He's made a couple buckets that way. Look for that, or get it to him and let Kyver cut and hit him with a cut, because we've made a couple easy layups on cuts and dishes there. So
Bears will inbound under their own basket. Kyver will handle. He'll throw out to Garrick. He'll hand back to Kyver as he circles through the lane. We'll reset. Workman's on him. Kyver into the corner to Denver Reese. He looks into Ritter. Now he'll dribble handoff to Kyver. He'll fake the drive baseline. Now he does get baseline. Pulls up from 6 feet. Tough jump shot, and it's going to fall short off the iron. Rebound Ridgeline. Left side Workman. Boy, he's quick when he goes to the basket. It missed. But nobody found Sorensen on the block out, and he'll grab the rebound and lay it up and in. 10-point lead now for Ridgeline. We're getting in the danger zone. Don't want to get too far away from these guys. They're swinging around the perimeter to Ritter in the left corner. Fakes the pass into Denver Reese. There's Frankham again. Reaches in and steals it from him. Both players go onto the floor. Jump ball. Possession Ridgeline. Boy, we're not learning.
No, so here's the thing. Ritter, it's the same thing is happening over and over again. He's backside reaching you every time. So you either have to fall to the ground the next time he does it and draw a foul, or the next time you get the ball, and I'm not encouraging this, but a little elbow check to say, hey, don't reach around the backside of me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to let Frankham...
But when you've got 5 steals against you in one night, you gotta do something to make a change.
Yeah. Cox on the other end. Now over to Blotter. Blotter, they're kind of fronting and backsiding on Sorensen underneath. They don't want him to catch down low. Now they'll get Sorensen on the handoff up top. Now over to Cox on the left wing. He'll get by Denver Reese. Float up the shot off the backboard. Missed. Another backside rebound by Sorensen. Fights for it again. Goes up again. It's missed. Rebound by Cox. And he tries to go up for the shot. And they're going to call him for a travel. Boy, lucky break there for the Bears as they got 4 offensive rebounds in a row.
Yeah, you've got to box out this team. You cannot allow them to do that. Credit Bridger Barfus on that. He was up and down, up and down, up and down, trying to contest shots, but you've got to box out.
On the other end, Kyver doesn't use the screen from Gehrig. Now Gehrig cuts through. He'll come to retrieve the pass. Spacing not great for the Bears. Now Roberts catch and shoot 3 at the top of the key. Rattles around and in. Big time shot from Jace Roberts. 28-21 Ridgeline. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Workman will handle. Hand back to Blotter. Kyver comes out to put pressure on him. They'll throw it into Sorensen. He'll come and hand off to Blotter again. Now they'll throw it to Frankham. Oh, Sorensen back door again. Luckily, he blew the wide open layup. Boy, they're killing us on that. Now on the other end, Reese hands to Barfus around to Roberts. 40 seconds to go in the half. Roberts left-handed dribble gets all the way back to the middle. Beautiful right-handed layup, but it's short off the rim.
Good move, though, by Roberts. I do like the aggressiveness that he's playing with tonight. I think he can take Blotter. He's got the size advantage on him, too, so I'd like to see him post up a little bit more against Blotter.
Yeah, he's got in there a few times and kind of bailed out, and that was a good, strong spin move back for the layup. Bears will inbound. Now they'll get it out to Kyver. Shot clock is off. They can hold for the last shot. They won't. Denver Reese catch and shoot 3 from the corner. That's missed. Jace Roberts backside rebound. Kyver on the cut. Lay it up and in. Boy, when Kyver's going to the basket, you got to be ready to pass. He gets there in a hurry. He catches it, lays it in. 28-23 Ridgeline, and we got a stoppage of play before Ridgeline could inbound. I'm not sure what the stoppage was.
Not really sure either.
21.9 to go. Ridgeline will inbound in the backcourt. It'll be Blotter to bring it for Ridgeline. Kyver's there to pressure him up the court. Now they'll get it to Frankham above the three-point line. They're looking into Sorensen, who's got Roberts on him. Bodies him up, nowhere to go. They come over to double. He kicks it back to Cox. 6 seconds to go. He goes baseline, hard off the backboard. Rebounded by Reese. He throws it ahead. We got a shot if we can get it. Get it up, Bridger. Shots away. They're going to say no good, and that's off to the left side of the basket anyway. A little bit of a run here as the Bears get the 10-point lead down to 5. It's 28 for Ridgeline, 23 for the Bears. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for the Academy Mortgage halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113 Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes.
Welcome to the Academy Mortgage halftime show. First-time homebuyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremonton. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. The Bears find themselves down by 5 points at half, 28-23, against the visiting Ridgeline Riverhawks, who come in here with a strong record of 5-1 in region, 14-3 overall. We know all about how good they are, how competitive they've been. Their only loss coming to Skyview, which at the end of the first quarter, Josh, against Logan, Skyview 24, Logan 2.
I said, ooh. That's a hard one to swallow.
Now, Logan's pretty dang good as well. We saw what they did to us when they came in here and had that 29-point fourth quarter, but Skyview might be flipping the switch.
Well, but here's the thing. Remember when Skyview and Logan played the first time, Logan played right with Skyview into about the fourth quarter, and tonight's game, Skyview and Logan might have been Skyview showing up just to say, hey, no. Last game you weren't as close as you think you were. We are that much better, and I think they're showing that. But I'm shocked that Logan only scored 2 points. They got two kids that I think are two of the best scorers in Region 11, and myself and Child and Sorensen. So
absolutely.
Or Anderson, sorry, not Sorensen, Anderson. But
back to tonight's game again. Bears just down by 5. They've had it as close as 2, but the Bears have played better. But again, Josh, the scoring pace for Bear River, 46 points, and not good enough.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I like where the Bears are at. If the Bears can make the adjustments that they made like they did against Ridgeline in the first game, they're right in this. I mean, in all reality, you start looking at the stats and shot comparison and everything, it's basically both teams have played the exact same game. The difference is Ridgeline's made one more field goal and made 3 free throws. That's your difference right here.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, there are a lot of things that you can change against Ridgeline defensively to limit their scoring. They were having a lot of players backdooring our bigs underneath, just our bigs letting them get behind us, that I think you can make that adjustment to keep them from getting there. You're going to eliminate 10 points from Ridgeline in the second half, and you got a chance to win this ballgame.
Yeah, I think a lot of those easy baskets for Ridgeline were just simple breakdowns like, hey, I got to be able to see the man and the ball, and we were only being able to see the ball, and then it'll allow somebody to whip a pass right past you, and some of those catches on the baseline, you're like, man, if we would have just had a hand up, that pass doesn't get through. So
well, and you got to understand that when they get to the corner, which they've done a lot, they're looking for Sorensen and Frankham underneath you. So whoever's playing that center role, I know we don't necessarily have a true center, but whoever's playing that middle man on your 2-3 zone has got to be aware of that. That guy's trying to get behind you underneath, and you have to anticipate it.
It reminds me a lot of the play that Utah State used to run all the time with Stu Morrow when they had Nate Harris. And they'd throw the guy in the corner, and Nate Harris would get a little screen underneath, and he would just step in front of the defender. They'd hit him with the pass for a layup every time.
Yeah.
That's virtually what Ridgeline's doing, but it's not requiring a screen at this point. We're just losing the guy on the backside.
Right.
So we'll see if the Bears can make that adjustment. And honestly, the other adjustment that we've got to make on the offensive end is just playing down low, recognizing that Frankham's being active. He's looking to go for steals. He's looking for the block shot. Maybe use that against him a little bit. See if they can find ways to run some plays at him to use his aggressiveness against him. Again, I don't feel like Sorensen necessarily, Josh, has really hurt us. I mean, he came out early, got 2 big dunks early. He's had to battle for everything since then. The only other place he's hurt us has been a few offensive rebounds that have got him some buckets. So nice job on him. Overall, like you say, pretty good job from the Bears. It's just see if we can find a way to put a few more baskets in. I like the pace for Ridgeline as far as they're not on pace for 65, that's for sure. So the defensive intensity's been there. We'll see what happens here in the second half. We're going to take another short break, and we'll be back to wrap up the Academy Mortgage halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church? Or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get...
Welcome back. 2 minutes before we get things started here in the third quarter. Again, the Bears find themselves down 28-23 to Ridgeline. You've been listening to the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. First-time homebuyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremont. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Josh, as far as scoring goes for the Bears, what do we have on the stat sheet?
You've got a really good performance, in my opinion, and I know it doesn't show up in the stat sheet. He's only got 3 points, but I thought Jace Roberts played an extremely good game so far. I think you have to give him a lot of credit, but Kyver Jansen scored 6. Ritter put in 4 in the first quarter and then didn't put up a shot in the second. And I think that's a little bit of Frankham kind of limiting him. But when he goes quick and kind of uses his strength, he actually can move Frankham out of the way. So I like to see a little bit more of that in the second half. 4 points for Garrick Marble, which is exactly what you needed. We said that it was the matchup I was going to watch was Marble against Sorensen. Sorensen's only got 6, Marble's got 4, so you're right there with that. And the big thing for Ridgeline, you got to shut down Frankham. Frankham's already got 12 points in this in this game, and he's hit a 3. You'll let him shoot threes. He's not a three-point shooter, but a lot of easy layups. You know, limit him. Cox really isn't shooting the ball well tonight. He's only got 4 points. You're holding the guys that you're holding Ridgeline scorers underneath their season average, which is what you had to do to have a chance to win tonight. So keep that up in the second half and figure out a way to put the ball in the hole.
Again, Bear trailing Ridgeline 28-23. We're down to about a minute and a half here before we get things going in the third quarter. You've been listening to the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. Some of our other great sponsors for tonight's game: Bob's Body Shop. Broken or chipped windshield driving you crazy? Bob's Body Shop will get you back on the road fast. 257-7825. Central Milling in Logan is an employee-owned and operated company. They are the farmer, the miller, and the baker all rolled into one. They're proud to help bring you this broadcast of the Bear for Bears. And Greer's Hardware. Got a home repair question or can't quite figure out a repair issue? Chances are Tom and his team can help. Call 257-7749. Josh, again, I'll ask you a question for Bear River here in the second half after watching the first half. Is there a player that you see that's got to be the difference maker for the Bears, or is it going to be more of a group effort?
I think it's Garrick Marble. I really do, and I know I said that at the start. I really think that is going to be your key. I want to see him outscore Sorensen. I don't know if that necessarily gets you the win tonight, but I think if at the end of the night Marble's outscored Sorensen, you're in a game and you've got a chance to win the game. So, but I will say this, Trent. I felt like in the first half, that felt like a Bear River team that had its mojo back. It felt like the Bear River team we've seen before region play. They had that energy. They played the defense. They let the defense feed off of it. So I like that. That's a good sign going into the second half.
All right, we're down to the final seconds here as the teams huddle up with their coaches. Got some crazy fan in front of us that's interested in telling us that the Jazz have traded for Russell Westbrook, but I'm here to tell you that will be bought out.
I sure hope so.
I don't see him playing 1 minute for the Utah Jazz.
Why couldn't it have been? Never mind.
If he puts on a uniform, I'll be surprised. All right, we're back to action as the Bears are going to get the ball to start the second half. Breaking news here from Memorial Gymnasium, Josh. We've got it all.
Yeah, the best of the best. Big game for Utah State tonight, too, by the way, against number 25 San Diego State.
Yes, that's a big one as well.
Right on the bubble, making the NCAA tournament. Need a win there. Bet that stadium's going to be loud.
Bears have it on the inbound. We'll start here in the third quarter. Roberts gets it into the post on Blotter. They like that matchup. He'll kick it out to Denver Reese. The long three is missed off the left-hand side, tapped over by Jensen and grabbed by Workman. Blotter will handle for Ridgeline. He gets it across the timeline. Now to Sorensen above the three-point line. Hand back to Blotter. Throw it over to Cox on the right wing. Swing it back around to Workman. He'll square up on Kyver. Looks to drive. He's cut off by Kyver. Kicks it back to Blotter. He goes baseline. Nothing doing. Oh, if he gets that layup to go. He misses it, thankfully, and now Kyver's off and running the other way. Denver Reese, right wing, looks into Marble. Now Cox backs off so they can't get the pass into him. Back to Denver Reese, right corner, tries to throw it through Cox. He reaches up and takes it away. That looked an awful lot like Skyview and Carter Davis the other night. We just threw it right into their hands. Now Blotter makes a strong drive underneath, throws it under to Sorensen. He whips it around the basket, tries to get the layup. Boy, he's had to work hard. It's missed. Rebound by Gehrig. Still 28-23, 6:44 to go in the quarter. Ritter now over to Denver Reese. They're looking into Marble again. Sorensen pushes him out of the way. Now they'll reset with Kyver. He looks to square up on Workman. Maybe a hard drive here. No. Moves back to the middle of the floor. Workman comes out to pressure him. Kyver picks up his dribble. They've got Roberts underneath. Goes up strong for the right-handed layup, and there's Frankham on the foul. Again, boy, that matchup with Blotter, they found something here as Jace Roberts has been able to dominate him underneath.
Yeah, Jace Roberts can kind of get away with what he wants against Blotter underneath. The big thing is Denver Reese has got to be quicker with the ball. Gary Marble has had his guy sealed multiple times here in the second quarter, and you've got to get him the ball when a big man's, I was always told when a big man's working, you get him the ball or else he's going to let you know about it.
First free throw is missed by Roberts. He'll have another one. Second free throw's up. That rattles around the rim and goes down. 28-24 Ridgeline. I liked how Jace took that right into the chest of Frankham, though. Forced the official to make the call. It's Blotter on the other end with Kyver on him. Boy, he is quick. He gets underneath the basket. No way. Oh, underhand scoop around Ritter, and it's soft off the glass in the in. What a beautiful shot by Cam Blotter. The little guy says, hey, I can do it on this end too. They'll throw cross court to Ritter. He catches it, drives baseline. Back to Denver Reese. Now Reese will drive into the post. Oh, nice pass to Gehrig. He goes up for the two-handed dunk, but it's blocked by Sorensen. I like the strong play. Now the ball's knocked away, and Gehrig has it. He's going to go in and flush this one down. They're going to call a foul. Not really sure why they called that foul. Oh, they're calling it on Gehrig. Okay. I thought they were going to call it on Cox as they went for the ball, but they do say Gehrig Marble fouled him on the loose ball. 30-24 Ridgeline, 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Ridgeline will inbound in front of the Bearver bench. They're going from right to left on the dial. Again, they're in their blue uniforms trimmed in white and green. Blotter, oh, he turned his ankle and Kyver gets the steal. He'll go up for the layup and score. Blotter's up and okay. They're not going to call a timeout.
That's a dirty screen.
Knocks him down, no call. Kyver bounces up. They get it down low to Frankham and a little bit of his own medicine. Roberts comes around to steal it from him, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Ridgeline ball.
I don't like that screen from Sorensen. I'm fine with a hard screen, but when you throw the hip and the shoulder into it on a kid, you're looking for trouble a little bit.
Cox catch and shoot three on the inbound is good. Really, the first three that I can remember from Ridgeline in this game.
Frankham hit one early.
Yes, Frankham did get one. It's now a 7-point lead, 37-26. Ritter has it on the post. He mishandles the ball. Now he tries to go up over Frankham, and it's blocked. Again, too slow. He took three pump fakes, and Frankham just has his hands straight in the air. Now on the other end, Frankham's going to take a catch and shoot three, and that's good. Little 6-0 run from the three-point line from Ridgeline. All of a sudden, the Bears are back down 10. It's Kyver on the other end. He looks to drive. Roberts cuts through. Now Kyver will circle back around. They'll swing it around. Ritter now has it on the left wing. Now Roberts will cut through. Now over to Denver Reese. He's got a wide open three. He takes it. Short off the rim. Backside rebound. Sorensen. 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Bears down 10. It's Blotter. Screen from Sorensen. Swing it over to Workman. They'll look inside to Frankham. Nothing happening. Workman will reset up top to Cox. He'll drive on Roberts. Kyver comes over. They'll swing it over to Blotter for three, and that's good. All of a sudden, Ridgeline has found the three-point shot, and here we are. Little 9-0 run, and Ridgeline is up 39-26. 4:01 to go in the third quarter. We'll take the break. You're listening to Bear Over Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop. Hey.
4:01 to go in the third quarter. Bears now down 13 after a big run from Ridgeline here as they've hit 3 consecutive threes. Find themselves up 13. It's going to be Jace Roberts out there with Olson, Kyver Jensen, Garrick Marble, and Denver Reese. As Ridgeline's going to extend their pressure here to full court on the inbounds. Now Olson has it. He'll throw it ahead to Denver Reese. We're still in the backcourt. Olson has it. Now he's fouled by Blotter. Fouls have really not been an issue in this game. Not a whole lot of fouls called. Each team has 1 foul called on them here in the second half.
Bears only 1 for 6 to start this third quarter, so gotta find a way to start putting the ball in the hole. That's been one of the struggles for the Bears all year. We've documented it. Got to find a way to put the ball in the hole here.
Yeah, there's just in one of these funks here, and when the other team gets hot, that spells doom. Kyver on the right wing with Workman on him. Now up top to Owen Olson. Hasn't had a shot yet in this game. Olson gets all the way to the basket. Beautiful back cut by Kyver, and he goes up quick on the backside and scores. Beautifully executed there by Owen Olson. Now Sorensen on the other end slips down, but he's up and hands back to Workman. Workman looks to go baseline. Oh, they had him cut off, and then he faked back to the middle and went back baseline, and he scores. Boy, he's a great player. Very quick and athletic. He loves to go baseline. 41-28 Ridgeline. Olson now gets into the low post, has to kick it back out to Bridger Barfus. He's been extremely quiet in this game. I don't think he's scored. Roberts gets all the way into the post. Sorensen's there and Frankham's there. He kicks back to Olson. He'll drive into the paint, throws up the shot. The official says on the floor, we got a foul. Carson Cox picks up the foul. Vasquez and Jenks come in for Ridgeline. Olson will inbound under the basket. Kyver cuts through. They won't go there. Roberts cuts through, and they'll throw up top to Ritter. Now Kyver comes around to retrieve the ball. We got a whistle stoppage here. Looks like the official's saying to reset the shot clock. So we will.
All right, let's do it.
35 seconds, 3:03 to go in the quarter. We'll do it again. Now Barfus tries to throw it through Vasquez, and he steals it and takes away. Luckily, though, he steps on the sideline on the steal. They'll turn it over and give it back to the Bears. Now they'll try the inbound in front of their own bench.
Gonna go to a different inbounder here.
They'll throw it in the backcourt to Kyver. He'll retrieve it. He'll come at Workman. He's got Workman off balance, but Kyver loses the dribble. Now he's trapped. Now they back out of the trap.
Somebody got to go to the ball.
Oh, nice up and under. Kyver scores the layup with nothing doing. That was just a bunch of ball fakes, and all of a sudden he could step through. That was like the Luka step through.
Yeah,
always looks like a travel.
Yeah.
Workman now hounded by Olson. He'll swing it over to Vasquez on the right wing. They'll get it into Frankham. He turns to face up on Ritter. Now hands back to Workman. Swing it around to Cox. Now back to Workman. Frankham sets a screen. Workman looks to drive, and they'll call Workman for a carry. I didn't think that existed anymore.
What's interesting to me is Frankham is a big body guy, but he doesn't like to bang inside. He really doesn't like to, post up and work inside. He'd rather sit outside and just shoot jump shots and kind of cherry pick is what he likes to do, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I mean, he's hit a couple threes tonight, but he'll work down there when he's open. He's caught a few easy ones and put them up and in, but you're right. He's not necessarily a banger under there. Bears now work the ball in the offensive end. Kyver is nothing doing. He'll swing it around to Ritter. Roberts will cut through. They'll give it to Olson. Olson lefty dribble, gets to the top of the the free throw line. Now back to Kyver. 7 on the shot clock. He goes all the way to the basket. He'll have to float up a left-handed fadeaway shot. That won't go. Ridgeline, gosh, they get into their offense quick. Workman gets to the middle, throws it underneath the Vasquez, and he scores. Easy basket in transition. Back to 13, 43-30. Olson now crosses over. Nowhere to go. Boy, Cox is good. He's long. Now up to Ritter, swing it around to Barfus. Ritter will come to screen. Barfus gets to the free throw line. Now over to Roberts. They've got Ritter in the post. Frankham tries to reach around and steal it. Ritter holds it up high. He makes his move.
That is a foul. You can't let him reach around like that.
Every time Ritter makes his move to the middle, he just slaps around his side, and you could see it from here. That time he got him on the arm.
I'm telling you what, if I was Ritter after that, I would go that way, and then I would stop and go back with the elbow and catch him one time just to let him know, don't come in my space, man.
Yeah, that's
because he's doing it every time to him.
And credit Ritter. He's not acting or getting frustrated with it, but I sure would be. Kyver throws up a quick 3 on the inbound. That's short off the rim, rebounded, and Ridgeline's out quick again. They're under the basket with Jenks. He's double teamed, nowhere to go. Kyver reaches in to try and get the jump ball, and they say Kyver was standing out of bounds when he reached for the ball, so it'll be turnover. Shouldn't say turnover. The ball will stay here on Ridgeline's end. Marble's going to check in for Ritter. Still 43-30. Scoring has been slim to none for the Bears in the second half. Only 7 points this quarter, 1 minute to go. Frankham gets the inbound. He'll hand back to Cox. He'll try and throw over to Workman, and that's deflected out of bounds by Bridger Barfus. Workman throws it into Vasquez. He's played a good game tonight. Frankham comes to set the screen. Vasquez all the way to the basket, scoops it up
come on
underneath
now.
Gehrig with the right hand and scores. 45-30 Ridgeline. Up top, Marble has it at the three-point line. He looks to make a move on Frankham. He'll just pull up from the elbow and shoot the shot. Frankham's there. The shot's missed. Rebound on the backside, Heath Brown, and he misses the wide open layup. Rebound Cox out to Vasquez. He'll hand back to Workman. Workman looking to make a move on Kyver. Kyver's out to harass him above the three-point line. Workman gets to the free throw line, and Kyver reaches in and steals it. Workman wanted a foul. Not a lot of those in this game.
Don't have a whole lot of time to set this up.
Kyver back spin moves, gets into about 15 feet, and Cox reaches over to foul him over his back. And Kyver gives him the old 3-clap into his face, and they're going to give Kyver a technical foul, I believe. Cox was mad, first of all, that they called him for a foul on the block, and Kyver clapped in his face, and I believe that's where they called the technical. Looks like they're deciding.
That was pretty quick to throw a technical at that.
Yeah, Kyver is going to shoot the free throws for the personal foul first, and then I believe they'll go down and shoot the tee. There's only 9/10 of a second left on the clock. First free throw is good. We're in the danger zone, Josh. We're not a team that scores points in bunches here. Second free throw is good. Let's hope we've got one of those quarters like Logan had the other night and put up 30.
Gonna need it.
Cox is going to go to the other end and shoot the technical. Free throws up. That's good. Second free throws up, and that's good. So we cancel each other out, and Ridgeline's going to get the ball. 9/10 of a second. Boy, don't do anything dumb here. No fouls on a catch and shoot. 47-32 Ridgeline. Workman will inbound. He'll throw it into Cox. Easy catch and shoot. The three is up. Ooh. Banks off the backboard and off the rim. Will be missed. And we're going to the fourth quarter. Bear River struggles here in the third. They find themselves down 15 points as we go to the final quarter. We'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about start of the fourth quarter. Ridgeline will have the ball to get things going. They find themselves with a comfortable 15-point lead. Blotter, front court, left side. He'll give it to Sorensen. Again, Sorensen has not done a whole lot of damage on the offensive end. Cox inside. He'll face up on Denver Reese. Go up for the shot. That's missed. Rebound by Denver Reese. Down to Kyver on the left-hand side. He'll pull up from 6 feet. Jump shots up and good. Good start here for the Bears. Get a stop and a score, down 13. Blotter on the right wing. He'll get a screen from Sorensen. Now he'll go baseline. Swing it across to Vasquez. Now up top to Blotter again. Marbles on him. Blotter looks to drive. He'll stop, fake a three, swing it over to Cox. Back around to Vasquez. He'll fake a three. Now Sorensen will take the three in the corner. Shots up, short off the rim, hits the top of the backboard. I believe they're going to call it out of bounds, which I don't know what the exact rule is there. I thought it could hit the top. It just couldn't go over. Bears will inbound. Kyver is going to bring it to the front court. He'll be met by Cam Blotter, who's played a nice game. He's been beat up a little bit in the post by Roberts, but he's made some shots. Been scrappy. They put him out there pretty much the whole game, it seems like. Kyver's on the wing. He'll swing it into Marble. He's got Sorensen on him. Again, Sorensen 6'6", got long arms, hard to shoot over. Denver Reese will now try and drive, now kick it back to Marble. He'll take the 15-foot jump shot, and that won't go. Rebound by Jenks. He'll swing it over to Vasquez. It's deflected by Roberts, but grabbed by Cox. Now back to Vasquez. Swing around to Blotter on the right wing. Now they'll throw it left corner to Cox. Catch and shoot threes up. Hard off the back rim. Rebounded by Kyver. He'll look to push the tempo. He's got Marble on the left side. He goes to him. He goes up. Wanted to dunk it. Didn't have enough legs. He'll lay it up and score. I think he wasn't quite expecting the pass or wasn't set up for the jump, but either way, we'll take the two. 47-36. Bears down 11. Denver Reese goes for the steal. Cox then gets past him baseline, and Denver Reese has to reach in and foul him. And Cox will be back at the free throw line.
Denver Reese, third personal foul, 13th foul for the Bears.
Cox to the line. First free throw is no good. Workman's going to check back in for Ridgeline, and Vasquez will come out. Cox's second free throw with those neon green shoes is up and good. Back to a 12-point lead, 48-36. We've got 6 minutes to go. Ridgeline now in a full court press. Bears look to break it. Now go back to Denver Reese. Throw to the cross court to Kyver. Now he's trapped. And Coach Shaw says, give me a timeout. Let's try and set something up here for a good bucket. We'll take the short break here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
The thing about
Purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Welcome back, Bears fans. 36 for Bear River, 48 for Ridgeline. Josh, during the break, you made a good point that up until that very last layup from Garrick Marble, the only person to score in this half for the Bears is Kyber Jensen.
Yeah, the Bears have got to find somebody else to get some offense from. Up to this point, Kyber Jensen's 4 for 6 in the second half. The rest of the Bears are 1 for 9. So you've got to find somebody else that can put the ball in the basket for you. Got to get some offense from somewhere else. Kyber cannot carry it all by himself, especially against a good Ridgeline team.
Bears will inbound in front of the scorer's table, and Roberts will throw it to Kyber in the backcourt. He'll bring it to the front court. Workman's there to meet him. Marble comes to screen. He won't use it. Kyber still dribbling, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's now on the right wing, throws into Marble. Marble looks to make a move on Frankham. Frankham reaches around and knocks it away from Garrick. He gets it back, floats it up over the top of him, and scores. Good move from Garrick, as it was almost another deflection still from Frankham. 10-point game, 48-38. We'll see if the Bears have some magic in them tonight. They're fighting. Ridgeline on the other end, they're content to swing it around the three-point line here, run some clock. 15 seconds on the shot clock, up top Frankham. Workman cuts through, now over to Blotter, throws it into Sorensen on the baseline. Kyber comes over for the double team, and he'll reach in and foul before Sorensen can get the shot off the glass and in. Ridgeline will inbound under the basket.
Foul call, number 1, Kyber Jensen. Second personal foul.
Blotter to inbound. Throws it out to Jenks. Fakes the three. Now Workman up top. The thing that's bad about that foul is a 35-second shot clock reset. And Ridgeline is content to use the majority of it here. Left wing Blotter. Barfus comes out to pressure him. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Now to Frankham, top of the key. They'll throw it into Jenks. Deflection, steal. Roberts has it. Bears don't have the luxury of running a whole lot of clock. If Ridgeline's going to use all the clock on each possession, we got to get scores. Frankham reaches around. Now Marble goes up over him. Shots up and good. Good, strong move by Garrick. I thought he got bumped a couple times, but absorbed the contact and scored. Now Kyber on the other end's got Blotter. Blotter goes all the way to the basket. Another right-handed flippity-do shot, and it finds the glass and goes in. Guess those little guys got to find a way to get creative.
Yeah, they do, and he does. He finds a way to get creative, that's for sure.
Oh, that was a dagger. It felt like the Bears had a little momentum there, got it to 8. It's back to a 10-point game, and we've got a 30-second timeout called. As the Bears will have the ball, looking to make a move here.
We talked about you have to get offense from somewhere else, and then that's where you're seeing it from Garrick Marble. The big thing that I would make it, and this is just me, I probably would go to either like an Owen Olsen or someone like that. I know you're going to lose a little offense. You're going Owen from Denver Reese, but Owen moves his feet a little bit better, and that way you can cut off Blotter when Blotter gets that quick step on you. That's probably a change that I would make if I was Coach Shaw right now.
Yeah, right now, if I'm Coach Shaw, like you say, challenge your guys to find a way to stay in front of your man. Help defense is great, and it helps sometimes, but it also can kill you when you have to come over and help all the time. Kyber will inbound in the backcourt. 4 minutes to go, down 10. Ridgeline will full court pressure the Bears, force them to use some of the clock here. Barfus has it, throws it cross court to Roberts, up to Marble. Now to Kyver. Oh, Denver Reese is wide open under the basket for a layup, but Kyver
too slow.
Had to float the ball over the defender, and it's deflected out of bounds by Ridgeline on the recovery. Now we're inbounding under our own basket as Barfus will handle the inbound. They'll throw it into Gehrig. He'll hand back to Kyver, and we'll reset. 3:50 to go. Corner to Bridger Barfus. He has to fly up high to catch that one. He'll set his feet and shoot the three, and it's good. Boy, that baby brought rain, and it drops through the net, and the Bears find themselves down 7. 3:35 to go. Workman now handles with Roberts on him. Sorensen comes out to screen. Now over to Blotter on the left wing. Let's throw it cross court to Cox, up to Sorensen, around to Workman. He's got Kyver on him. They'll throw it over to Cox on the right wing. Now Blotter again. Kyver comes out to pressure him. Kyver's been good tonight on his pressures. Let's see if he can create a turnover. They'll throw it to Frankham. They'll try and hit Cox coming through. The ball's on the floor. Denver Reese has it, and Sorensen falls on his head. Ouch. They'll call a foul on Sorensen. That was literally, he sat on his head when he went to the floor, and Denver Reese is blinking the eyes a little bit. He's going to stay in there. The Bears are going to have it with 3:09 to go, down 7. The official says, hey, let's bring a towel out here and wipe up the floor. Coach Ryan Sorensen out there to do the duties. Multi-talented coach.
Yeah, I like that. That a boy. Nothing's above him.
And that's the truth, because he's one of the coaches for my boys' 5th grade team. And if you have the mental stamina for that, you can handle about anything.
For sure.
Bears inbound to Kyver Jensen. He'll come down the right side. Workman's there to greet him. Now over to Bridger Barfus, who just hit a big three. Bridger drives to the right elbow, throws it into Gehrig. Gehrig's going to look to go quick here. He's got Frankham on him. He turns to shoot over him. Oh, that's got to be a body foul. Gehrig doesn't get the call. The shot's missed, and Ridgeline's going to come the other way. Now Workman on the baseline, cut off by Denver Reese and Jace Roberts. Now Blotter beats Kyver, and he tries to, I don't know what that was. That looked like a lob.
They were trying to oop it there to Sorensen. He was wide open coming along the baseline, so they were definitely trying to oop it to him.
Ball's deflected by Beriver out of bounds. But Ridgeline will retain possession under their own basket, and Blotter will handle the inbound. Cox screens for Sorensen. Denver Reese does a good job pushing him away from the basket. Now Cox gets the inbound. Up top to Workman. He'll drive into the post, pull up for the jump shot over Marble. Beautifully done on the fadeaway, and he gets 2. 9-point lead. We're running out of time here. 2:26 to go. Bears will swing it around the perimeter. On the left wing with Roberts. Into the corner to Bridger Barfus. They'll throw it into Gehrig, and this time, for the first time, Frankham gets called for the foul, trying to reach over to deflect the pass.
Only took 21 minutes for that call to happen, but
well, give
hey,
him
we're
credit.
Happy we got it, though.
Give him credit. If they're not going to call it, I'd keep doing it too. He wasn't even upset that they called it on him. Like, all right, you're finally going to call it. Bears will inbound to Marble. They'll throw it up to Kyver. Now they'll throw it into Gehrig. He's on the left elbow. He turns to face up on Frankham. Cox comes over to double. Now Gehrig goes up for the shot, and this time Frankham gets called for the foul again. Reached over to block it, but looks like he got some of the wrist or the arm on the way down, and Marble will shoot 2. 7 team fouls on Ridgeline. That'll be the bonus the rest of the way for the Bears. First free throw's up, way long. That'll be missed. Only 4 team fouls called on Beriver. Gotta have points though, especially with the clock stop. Second free throw, that's up, and that's good. 8-point game, 52-44 Ridgeline. 2 minutes to go. Ridgeline breaks the pressure. It'll be Blotter on the right wing. I would imagine they'll use the majority of this clock again.
Oh, that's a travel.
Blotter slips and falls down. He recovers and hands back to Workman. Denver Reese is out on him, and they're going to call Denver Reese for a reach-in foul. And the shot clock will reset. 35 seconds. Denver Reese is going to come out. Jace Roberts comes in. He's out there with Owen Olson, Bridger Barfus, Kyver Jensen, and Garrick Marble. Ridgeline, let's see if they take advantage of their height here with Sorensen and Frankham out there together. They'll throw in the back court to Workman. He's met by Owen Olson. Good defense. Workman gets to the front court. Fakes right, goes left. Now over to Blotter.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul on Workman. He's been doing that all night long.
Looked like on the backside. What was he doing? Cutting through and pushing?
No, he's just getting tired of the physical defense the Bears are playing. He just literally just shoved Olson off of him right there.
I like it. Bears get one going their way. Let's see if they can convert. Down 8, 1:45 to go in the quarter. In the game, actually. Kyver will throw it over to Bridger Barfus, and there's Blotter on a steal. He'll drive all the way to the basket, lay it up and score, and Kyver fouls him. Absolute worst thing that could happen there does. Gosh dang, you get the turnover that you need, and just a lazy cross-court pass that was like a cornerback ready to pick it off.
Yep.
It's kind of been our Achilles heel lately. It seems like every pass we try and throw cross-court or under the basket, it's picked off or deflected.
Well, and it also, you know, it kind of seems like every time we've started to build momentum, started to kind of get things rolling, Blotter misses that. But every time it feels like we've got things rolling, we just make a mistake to kind of kill our own momentum.
Bears on the other end, they'll throw down to Denver Reese, and Coach Shaw is going to call a quick timeout. He's going to ask the official, where will we be inbounding the ball? We'll take the timeout. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at Castelite.com.
Welcome back. Bears find themselves down 10, 54-44. And so far, the difference in this game was that 11-0 run that Ridgeline went on in the third period to get some separation. They went up by as many as 15. The Bears had it down to 7 here in the fourth quarter, but currently find themselves down 10 with the ball. 1:29 to go in the game. I know I keep saying it, but this offensive pace is just not good enough. We're sitting here looking at trying to break 50 points again. Kyver will inbound. They'll throw it into Garrick. Swing it around to Bridger. Kyver comes through the lane to get the ball. He'll throw in the corner to Denver Reese. They set up a three out of the timeout. That shot's flat and short off the rim, rebounded by Frankham. They'll swing it over to Cox. The Bears are going to extend their defense full court here. Blotter will get through all the defense, floats to the basket, tried to lob it over for Sorensen for a backside layup, and that's deflected out of bounds by the Bears. 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the game, 25 on the shot clock. This baby's all but over. Needed a basket there. Ridgeline will throw into Sorensen. Blotter will come around to get it, and Denver Reese reaches in, tries to steal, and he'll pick up a foul. That puts Bear River in the bonus. 1-1 for Blotter.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's 5 on Denver Reese.
So he'll have to come out. Coach Shaw will look to his bench. And Jace Roberts is going to come back in. He will take as much time as he would like, as coaches generally do in these situations. Ten-point lead for Ridgeline, 54-44. Blotter's going to step to the free throw line here for the one-on-one. First free throw is up. And it rattles around and in. He'll get a second. That extends the lead to 11, 55-44. Second free throw is up. And that's good. Bears will move quickly to the front court. Bridger Barfus has a catch-and-shoot three from the right wing. Short off the rim, right into the hands of Frankham. And outlet pass to Sorensen. Here's a slam. Nope, he can't handle it. He slips, and that's a travel. I think he desperately wanted to dunk it there. Pass was just a little too far out in front of him. We're down to 57 seconds to go. The Bears will inbound down 12. Kyver's trapped at half court. Just smart by Ridgeline, forcing the Bears to use more clock. Now Kyver gets it back from Marble. Nothing doing. He'll hand it back to Garrick. Swing it around to Bridger.
Taking way too much time.
Yep. You got to get the first available open three and shoot it. Bridger Barfus finally does, and that shot rattles off the back iron. No good. Rebound by Sorensen. He's getting fouled in the process, and they call it. Looks like Owen Olsen will get the foul. 36 seconds to go, and Sorensen will strut back to the free throw line for Ridgeline. How many points does Sorensen have?
Only has 6.
Still only 6.
He's only taken 2 shots in the second half. So you did what you had to do on him. But again, we talked about it. It's just the offensive struggles that the Bears have.
44 points. That's not good enough to get it done most nights. Even if your defense is great, 44 points is not going to get it done. Olsen comes the other way on the right wing. He'll drive into the post. Back cut by Bridger Barfus. He'll lay it up and in. Ridgeline's good with that. 56-45.
Oh, don't let him dunk it.
And he won't, as Sorensen will get fouled by Bridger Barfus, and he'll truck back to the free throw line for 2. So the Bears are going to lose another one here at home. With 3 games left in region play, 2 of them for the Bears are going to be on the road against Mountain. 2 of them will be against Mountain Crest and Logan, as Sorensen makes the first free throw. And then they'll finish up with a home contest against Green Canyon. So Bears are now back against the wall here. Second free throw is good. Olsen will bring it to the front court. 15 seconds to go. He'll drive all the way to the basket, hand it over to Garrick. He'll go up strong for the left-handed layup and score. Garrick's played a nice game tonight for Bearver, as Ridgeline will dribble out the clock, and they're going to pick up the 10-point victory here, 58-48. The buzzer sounds. This one's over. Ridgeline picks up the big win. They move to 6-1 in region play. They're right there behind Skyview. They're hoping for a loss from Skyview. The Bears are going to drop to 2-5 in region play, and they're now in a hard spot. They really need to run the table and hope for some help and see where they end up as far as the RPI rankings go for the tournament. But it would be a bummer, as well as the Bears started this season, for them to not get a home game in that first round would really be something that would be difficult to overcome. But we'll see how it goes the rest of the way. The Bears are going to lose this one 58-48 to Ridgeline, and we'll be back for the Gem Electric post-game show. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. We'll be right back after this break to wrap this one up on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bearver Bears basketball.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castelite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Welcome back to the Gem Electric postgame show. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured, professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. Also, thanks to CashValleyDaily.com for the latest news, latest scores, and replays of tonight's game. Visit CashValleyDaily.com or download the new Cash Valley Daily mobile app. Cash Valley's premier choice for local news. Around the region tonight, as far as scores go, final at Mountain Crest, Green Canyon 56, Mountain Crest 55. 1 point victory for Green Canyon gets them their first region win on the season. And score from Skyview and Logan, you won't believe this, Josh. Skyview 50, Logan 42 at the end of the third quarter. So Logan has stormed back in that one.
I was going to say, they're too good of a scoring team to be limited there. So too good of a scoring team.
And then Green Canyon, which was down by 10 to Mountain Crest at the end of the third quarter, they win that game by scoring 15 in the final quarter, or 16 in the final quarter, and holding Mountain Crest to just 5 points. So when it comes to the top two, you've got Skyview and Ridgeline, and really everyone else. I mean, Logan, Mountain Crest, Bear River, and now even Green Canyon's getting into the mix with their first win. It's a tough battle every night, and so I'm sure we're going to see that these final three games. We beat Mountain Crest once, we beat Green Canyon, then we lost here at home to Logan. Josh, looking at the stat sheet for tonight's game, leading scores for both teams?
Leading scorer actually is Kyver Jansen for the whole game. He scored 24 points.
Really?
Yeah, pretty quiet there. Actually scored, I think, 18 in the second half alone. So really kind of put the Bears offense on his back when the Bears really struggled. Outside of that, you know, Garrick Marble, we said, hey, the matchup I wanted to see was Garrick against Sorensen. Garrick outplayed Sorensen, in my opinion. Scored 13 points. Sorensen only scored 8, so you did exactly what you had to do there. But then it was just a lack of production from everybody else on the Bears team, and that's kind of been the big thing is we've had Kyver's always been there. You've had either Garrick or Bridger Barfus that stepped up in that number 2 spot, but we've yet to find that number 3 guy that can just score. Whereas you look at Ridgeline has they've got 4 guys in double digits. Frankham's their leading scorer with 15. Workman scores 10. Blotter scores 11, which actually is shocking because he's only averaging like 5 points on the season. And Cox scores 10. So, you know, the Bears have just got to find that third score is what they've got to find. And here's an interesting stat for you, Trent. Between Kyver and Garrick, they made 13 field goals tonight. The rest of the Bear River team made 8. So the rest of the team went 8 for 26. Garrick and Kyver went 13 for 25. So you've got to have somebody that can help chip in some points there. And I really think that's your difference. You know, you got that second guy that can chip in another 6 to 8 points, and you're right in that game, and all of a sudden it turns into 1 or 2 possession game, which is what you want to be in.
So tonight the Bears fall by 10 points, 58-48 to Ridgeline here at home. The second half of this region schedule, we thought we'd get Skyview and Ridgeline in here and maybe hopefully get a big win against one of these top 2 teams. It doesn't happen. We're left with 3 games left in region play. The next 2 will be on the road for Bear River. We'll go to Mountain Crest on Friday, and then back here next Wednesday, then at Logan next Wednesday, and then our final game will be next Friday here at home against Green Canyon. So lots of work left to do here for the Bears to try and get in the mix. I guess technically still alive to get the 3 spot in the region, but more importantly, you're looking at RPI, Josh, and maybe just kind of let people, a listener at home, we've mentioned that multiple times throughout different broadcasts. What does the RPI really actually mean?
So the RPI is based off of a few different things. It's based off of your schedule. That makes up for about, I think, 40 to 50% of it, based off your schedule and your win percentage, your wins and losses. Another, I think, 20 or 30% is based off of your opponent's win-loss percentage. So it helps for you to play a tougher schedule and to win games in that tougher schedule. And then I think the last 10% is based off of your opponent's win percentage. So you want your opponents to be playing well and their opponents to be playing well as well. And coming into this game, this is why it's so important. Coming into this game, the Bears were sitting 8 and Logan was sitting 9. And now I'll be honest, we do not want to face Logan in the first round of the playoffs, even on our home court. We don't want to face Logan.
No.
But it helps you that Logan loses tonight. You want Logan to lose because I think that keeps you ahead. But you're teetering right there on that bubble of losing that home playoff game in the first round and having to travel on the road and potentially having to travel down to St. George, which you really don't want to do. So, the next 3 games are going to be vital. I know you're not playing for a region championship at this point. You're not even playing for second place, maybe not even playing for third place. But the next 3 games are going to be vital because if you can get the next 3 games, that will propel you into the top 8 in the RPI, and you'll definitely have a home game, which is what you should be playing for at this point.
All right, so speaking of our next broadcast, as my phone just goes black, it will be Friday at Mountain Crest at 7 o'clock. So again, Mountain Crest takes a tough loss tonight against the winless Green Canyon Wolves. So they'll be hungry to pick up a win. They played the Bears tough here at their matchup here at home, but we'll be on their court, Mountain Crest, Friday night at 7 o'clock. So we're going to take another short break. We'll see if Coach Shaw can get up here to join us. If not, we'll wrap it up and finish things up. But you've been listening to the Gem Electric postgame show on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think.
Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello? Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Welcome back to the Gem Electric postgame show. We've got Coach Shaw joining us here as they turn the lights out. It's kind of dark up here in the corner, but Coach, thanks for joining us. Another tough loss here, back-to-back losses at home. I thought the effort in tonight's game was much better than the Skyview game, obviously. Seemed like that run that Ridgeline went on in the third quarter, that 9-11-0 run, was really the difference in the ball game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and you nailed it. Like, we fought hard enough tonight. We honestly played good enough to win that game, but we got to figure out what's happening offensively. We're just not hitting shots. You know, we're shooting at a real low percentage right now, and it's killing us.
And speaking of scoring, it seemed like Kyver Jensen and Garrick Marble, it was good to see that game from Garrick tonight. He played well. Those two scored the bulk of the points, but we really haven't been able to see that third scorer for a while. We haven't been able to get Bridger Barfus, in that double-digit scoring. Owen Olsen's scoring has kind of disappeared. What's it going to take to find that third guy that you can get some buckets from?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm asking the guys in the locker room. And when you watch us play like you watched tonight, like, man, Denver had a lot of open good shots. Bridger had a lot of open good shots. Jace had some opportunity. Like, we had some guys with some opportunities, and it's not falling right now. And so, like really, I don't think when you talk about what do we need to do, I don't know that we need to do anything more than just keep shooting the ball, get some confidence going, because I don't know, some of those shots we're getting, I don't know that you could draw up a set to get us a better shot, and we just got to knock them down. And so, we're going to continue to just keep shooting it, keep working on it, and hopefully in the next couple games that clicks and all comes together, because we were, I think, 2 for 14 at the 3-point line tonight. A lot of those are guys shooting the ball where we want to shoot the ball, when we want to shoot the ball, and just, it's not falling, and so we gotta find that. We gotta get that going.
I think you make a great point, Coach, that in the first half, if we get a couple of those threes to go down and a couple of those, like you say, Denver Reese had some good looks in the second half. You get 2 of those to go down in the second half, and all of a sudden you're in a neck and neck game coming down the stretch, and you really like your chances at home.
Yeah, absolutely, and Denver played excellent. I mean, the shot just wasn't falling. I think he had double-digit rebounds. He defended real well, and so I was really happy with our performance, with the way we played. I just we gotta get some shots to go in the basket. That's my frustration right now. Like, I'm really frustrated. I can't get past the fact that, man, we're just a few shots away from being in the mix of this thing, and we got to work that out.
Coach, coming down the stretch, you've got 3 games left. The next 2 on the road against the Mountain Crest team that we beat here at home. They've been playing good ball. They take a tough 1-point loss tonight to Green Canyon. And then we go on the road to Logan, which we know we'll be looking for some revenge against those guys. They lose tonight against Skyview. What's your message to the team coming down these final 3 games?
Yeah, it's one thing that I was unsure of a while ago was the RPI, but one thing you gotta keep reminding yourselves and the team is, hey, like, you're going to get state tournament basketball, and we got to start rolling into that right now. We have to build momentum right now, and so the Mountain Crest game is important. Everything we do in that game is important, and it has to roll to Logan, and that has to roll to Green Canyon. And by the time we get there, we need everything back. We need the defense where it's been. We need shots falling. We need guys playing hard, things we've done in spurts all year. Now it's time. Like, it's really important. And so I guess the message is we got to put it all together now. Everything's got to come together. We can't wait. It's got to happen now.
I think you hit it right on the head, Coach. I mean, you've got time now. If you can get rolling these next 3 games and everything's kind of clicking at the right time of the season, we've seen that through sports throughout the years. It's all about how you're playing going into the tournament. It does not necessarily a seed you're going to get. Obviously, we would like a home game here for the first game, which we're in position to get, but we're going to have to finish strong. And I think if you guys get rolling, Coach, really, we can win some basketball games and make some noise in the tournament.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, I would hate to play us. I would hate, especially getting a 3-day tournament, little time to scout, and I wouldn't like to play a team as scrappy as ours. And and I keep harping on it, but it's going to come down to making shots. If we make shots, we can make a run. This is a great basketball team. We are an excellent basketball team, and that's the thing. Like, our confidence doesn't need to be shaken. Like, we just need to figure it out and get the ball to go back in the basket.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us tonight as the Bears take a tough 10-point loss to Ridgeline. Good luck.